The people who praise you the loudest are usually the ones already planning to use you. That is not a warning you want to hear. But by the end of this, you will never hear a compliment the same way again. This is the story of a woman named Clara and the man who told her she was brilliant. Watch closely, because someone is flattering you right now for a reason you have not yet seen. Clara was good at her work, but no one had ever made her feel it the way Daniel did. Daniel arrived at her office warm, open, admiring. He told her she was the smartest person in the building. He said the others could not see her the way he did. He said, with a company like this, we could build something great. And Clara, who had spent years feeling overlooked, opened like a door. That was her first mistake. Because there is a difference between a man who respects you and a man who flatters you. Respect is quiet. It shows up in how a man treats you when nothing is at stake. Flattery is loud, and it always shows up right before the ask. The man who values you does not need to tell you constantly how valuable you are. He simply does not waste you. But the man who flatters you is not describing you. He is describing the version of you that is most useful to him. And the warmer the words, the closer the hook. Clara did not know this yet, so when Daniel praised her judgment, she trusted him with her plans. When he praised her loyalty, she covered for his mistakes. When he said no one else understood her, she stopped listening to the people who did. That is how flattery works. It is not a gift. It is a leash, wrapped in silk, and every compliment tightens it a little more. Then came the day the flattery had been building toward. Daniel needed her name on something. A risk, a decision that would protect him and expose her. And he framed it, of course, as a tribute. Only someone as strong as you could carry this, he said. The others would never be brave enough. And Clara, drunk on months of being called brilliant and brave, signed. When it went wrong, and it did, the warmth vanished overnight. The man who could not stop praising her could suddenly not remember her name. The brilliance he had celebrated became in the meeting her failure alone. Watch how fast it turned. The same mouth that had called her brave now called her reckless. The same man who said no one understood her now said she had acted alone. Every compliment he had ever given her quietly reversed into an accusation. Because the flattery was never about who she was. It was about what he needed her to be. And the moment he needed her to be the guilty one, the praise became blame overnight. And Clara understood, far too late, what the flattery had been. It was never admiration, it was reconnaissance. Daniel had spent months studying exactly which compliment would make her lower her guard. And then he walked straight through the gate he had talked her into opening. Schopenhauer named this 200 years ago. He said that flattery is counterfeit coin, and it only has currency because of our vanity. The flatterer does not think highly of you. He thinks highly of what your vanity will let him take. He studies your hunger to be admired, and then he feeds it, spoonful by spoonful, until you will sign anything. So why does flattery work on even intelligent people? Because it does not attack your mind. It bypasses it. It goes straight to the oldest wound you carry, the fear that you are not enough. And when a man presses on that wound gently enough, it feels like being healed. That is the genius of the user. He does not lie about the world. He tells you the one flattering thing about yourself you have always wanted to believe. And gratitude does the rest. This is why the most dangerous flatterer is not the stranger. It is the one who takes the time to learn you first. He notices what you are insecure about. He notices the compliment you light up at and the one you shrug off. And then he aims only at the wound, again and again, until you would follow him anywhere. A stranger's flattery bounces off you, but the flattery of someone who studied you goes straight through the armor, because it is built from your own secret hopes. Clara spent months afterward ashamed, replaying every compliment, feeling like a fool. And that shame is the second wound of the flatterer. He does not just use you, he makes you complicit in your own using, so you are too embarrassed to name it. But here is where the story turns. One night, Clara stopped asking how she could have been so blind, and she asked a better question. Why was I so hungry for his praise in the first place? Because a person who does not need the applause cannot be bought with it. The flatterer had not created her weakness. He had simply found the door she had left unlocked. And the moment she saw that, the shame turned into armor. She could not stop other people from flattering her, but she could stop needing it. And a man who cannot make you hungry cannot make you his tool. Marcus Aurelius said it plainly: receive without pride, let go without attachment. The praise you do not crave cannot be used as a hook. The admiration you do not need cannot be turned into a leash. So if someone has recently begun praising you a little too warmly, hear this. Do not be flattered. Be curious. Ask what stands just behind the compliment, waiting. The loudest admirer in the room is very often the one measuring you for a use you cannot yet see. The cure is not to grow cold or bitter. The cure is to stop being hungry for the very thing they are feeding you. Schopenhauer knew this. The man who is content within himself has taken away the flatterer's only tool. Keep the ones who respect you in silence. And the ones who cannot stop praising you, watch their hands, not their mouths. Because the people who praise you the loudest are usually the ones already planning to use you. This is Schopenhauer's truth.